event like this provides opportunity to learn. And I never get tired of learning new things. Technology, right? Myself and my colleagues, we used to tell ourselves in the office that maybe we should have chosen a different profession. Because the technology space, every 12 to 18 months, you have to learn something new, right? If not, you're outdated. In fact, you've lost your job. Let me make it that easy. So you need to keep learning, getting to know what's happening. And before you know what's happening, you've learned so much or you've become outdated. So I just learned new things from this presentation. I think it was a good presentation. As a way of introduction, we did justice. Formerly MainOne, now Equinix. Equinix West Africa. I lead the solutions team for the group in West Africa. Equinix, as a way of introduction, is the world's largest digital infrastructure company. We are operational in 32 countries. We are in 73 plus markets. We have over 260 plus data centers across the world. We are present in every single continent in the world. We currently power the internet. Everything that has to do with interconnection, everything that you know, that has to do with the internet and interconnection, cloud and everything, we are the underlying infrastructure that supports that. Equinix came into Africa in 2022 when they acquired MainOne. And the goal is to bring Africa into the map so that Africa will benefit from that global platform. And I hope we're achieving it by enabling the ecosystem, enabling partners. I'm excited to see this event. I can remember, I think it's exactly 1 year that I met with the Fieldbase at an event in Abuja where we get talking, and I was sharing with him our visions and plans, to help build the ecosystem. So the plan is still the same. The partners like Starlink, Fieldbase, and many more. Our goal is to continue to build the underlying infrastructure to support the ecosystem and also grow Nigeria and also grow West Africa. When it comes to ecosystem, I'd like to share a little bit in terms of what we're doing to build the ecosystem. We are planning to launch our global interconnection platform. That would happen around Q1, Q2 next year. That platform would allow partners in this region to scale globally. What that means is, in addition to the infrastructure that we have that will support businesses in Nigeria and also West Africa, integrating that platform in Nigeria will help businesses in Nigeria and also in West Africa to scale globally, right? Scaling globally with I don't want to say at the tip of your finger, but if there's anything like that from an infrastructure standpoint, I can tell you, yes, with the tip of your finger. And I think it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a game changer for our region because it's going to give global visibility to a lot of companies, ecosystem players and technology companies to have that platform where they can scale. Talking about today's event, Fieldbase times Starlink. It's an interesting one because when we sit at home and we think of technology, sometimes it's like a mirage. While sometimes for all of us who know it, it's exciting, right? Satellite, fiber, coming together to solve a problem. There's always new ways that technology companies seek to solve the problems that we face. And for every time there's a new technology, it gives another option, and how we can address it. And it's great to see companies like Fieldbase utilizing the investment of Starlink to create a niche. When I mean a niche, create a niche for themselves in terms of solving some critical infrastructure gaps that we have. In Nigeria, we have the infrastructure gap when it comes to getting into some areas, and with this partnership, we can see how we can solve a lot of problems. So that means in the rural area, our kids can have access to internet in their schools. The financial institutions operating in those places will find easier way to connect. Mr. Sean just talked about airplanes, having robust internet in airplanes. Beyond that, even in the oil and gas platform, the rigs, they now have more robust internet access. Those days, to have access to internet, especially on satellite, it costs a lot of money. Let me leave it at that. It costs a lot of money, but with the advancement of technology and this type of partnership, we can see how it is helping to bridge and solve some problems. And I'm excited that we are part of the success story in terms of our support, providing the underlying infrastructure to enable this type of technologies. And we plan to do more of that. We plan to support all the companies, all the ecosystem builders in the region to create a niche for themselves and also stimulate businesses in Africa. Now, I talk about scaling globally. Yes, I will not spend so much time talking about that, but the product is Equinix Fabric. If you want to check about it online, that would become available locally in Lagos. And once you connect to the platform, it helps you to scale. You can have access to all the ecosystem players. And it has over 40,000 plus networks already interconnected in it. It has over 200 plus cloud providers on it. It has over 200 plus software as a service platform in it. It provides the platform where you can showcase your service, you can earn, you can sell, you can advertise. So I think it's a great product to have in our market, which gives Nigeria and West Africa visibility to the world. As Equinix, we'll continue to build. When I mean build, like build critical infrastructure to support the growth of technology in this market. And I'd like to say thank you very much for listening to me. And I wish everyone a wonderful evening. Thank you.